right, made to Dublin. I had to depack everything to fit it into my carry-on because my normal backpack wouldn't fit into overhead. So I checked bag, had to get everything checked. So it's about 5 a.m. right now. I have to wait for this bus right here, and it leaves at 6:15. So I'm gonna probably walk into the terminal, see what's up, see if there's any food or anything. A little starving. So yeah, we'll check back in. Just got off the bus at Galway. My bus to Clifton leaves in like 20 minutes, so I just had a cup of coffee at Walden and some cake. Now just kind of walk around the city. All right, so I got to Uthard. It's in Galway County. It's the start of the Western Way. A lot of cool types of buildings around here. So I stopped at Tesco. I got some potato crisps, some water, and little snacks. I got already my main food, needs some snacks to kind of get me through. And now try to get some breakfast. And afterwards I gotta repack my backpack here because I still am carrying this thing. Which I must look like a complete lunatic walking around like this. Because obviously I don't sound or look like I'm from here. I've not seen one flannel shirt anywhere. Oh, cool. You can see there's like little stone bridges everywhere. Let me get that video. So you can see the Western Way is right there, which is where this hotel or thing is. Here's like an old church or cemetery. Pick up my bag here. Yeah, this is a really cool small town. Yeah, that's cool. You see all the Celtic crosses everywhere. That's really cool. I'm gonna try to walk up to that church a little more, see if I can walk in it. So yeah. Looks like the church is chained off. They already met me there, but just so you can kind of see where I am. It's cool. Yeah, they have all these cool things here. Look at that. Looks like a castle. It's amazing. This is still in service right now. People are still worshiping here. This camera does not do it justice, but this is purely beautiful. This little boggy area. I walked a little bit further in the last video. I wanted to stop because I had to repack because I had a drawstring bag on my front. So I kind of packed this a little better now, and as you can see, I put on my raincoat. It's not gonna rain. Hi, mate. Yes, up. It's not gonna rain, but you know it is fluorescent orange or yellow rather. So as you can see, there's just cars coming by like real close. So at least they can see me. You know, just some dumb yank walking around. But yeah, it is extremely warm right here. And yeah, this is like just beautiful landscape, man. So we'll keep going. This is really cool. I just found this is Loch Corbin, and it said there's an island for every day of the year. And they have stories about giants and horses and all that. And that's this loch right here. You can't really see on the camera as well, but yeah. I just had a cool interaction with a man from Spain. He was an older gentleman. He was walking this trail, and he said his wife was part of a research university. So he is retired, so he got to come and hang out here and do some hiking. So I got to practice my my mexicano español, my bad Spanish with him. And yeah, it's cool meeting other people on trails. I haven't really gotten to do that, especially in other countries, you know? Like it's kind of, you know, first time, so I'm really glad about that. Just wanted to share that bad boy. I'm trying not to stop too much, but I mean, this forest looks like Robin Hood and his gang would be running around in, like about to rob me. This is just beautiful. You can kind of see here there's a bunch of sheep. This is a really cool trail. It's a lot of road walking, so I'm really glad I'm adding not that mountain, but very similar ones. Yeah, this is just, it's kind of unreal. As I'm walking, I like literally can't believe that I'm doing this. I'm in such like a beautiful area, you know, and it's just, it's like I'm lost for words sometimes walking along this trail. Even though this is primarily road walking, just, I mean, you can't beat that. You know, and these beautiful mountains, I'm coming up on this gigantic loch. It's just, it shows God's beauty a lot, the beauty of this earth. And along this trail, there's a lot of, there's little streams. See, I'll show you this one coming up. And all these, like cobblestone, mossy things, or mossy bridges rather. Yeah, look at that. Just all over this trail. I'm so grateful for this. I'm just so grateful for the opportunity I have to go and do this. And it really puts in perspective a lot of things in my life. You know? It makes you really think like how it's all worth it. You know, you get to throw a couple of these trips in your lifetime. I think even hiking something like this abroad, this definitely just opened the doors up to do more of this type of traveling. And it's only the first day of my trip. You know, it's about 1 o'clock or 13:10 or whatever they say here, but it's about 1 o'clock. I got a couple more hours of sunlight. We'll walk for about almost 2 hours. I'm about a little bit over 8 kilometers. So I'm doing pretty good. So I think I'm gonna hopefully hit the mountain tonight. We'll have some updates. So, see you later. Only in Ireland. So there's a lot of things I've been learning while recording this, and what's worth stopping recording for. And stuff like this is one of them. Beautiful house. Look how green that grass is. Got a nice beautiful mountain right there. Sheep dotting it if you can see them in the camera. Nice houses, and in the back, those over there, I'll be ridge walking tomorrow in the AM. It's cool. This is kind of the end of the road walking, I'm pretty sure, because it's like the end of the lock. And it goes into a tree plantation. Golly, like, God, just the details on these things. Just the vibrant colors in these ferns. I think they're ferns. God. And these little houses or little cottages are just dotted throughout this part of the country and part of this trail. And it kind of just takes it back, man. Like, this is like one of those places that hasn't really changed in 10, 20 years. And look, you got the boys hanging out. What's up, y'all? Damn. I know my breath smelled that bad. All right. Yeah, you can kind of see in the distance. There's a mountain over there. I'll be climbing that mountain range. Far in the distance. What's cool is it's all foggy. So it kind of makes it like really mysterious looking. Yeah, what's cool about the mysteriousness of walking this trail is that everything in the distance is in like such like this encapsulated fog, and some of it's like a whiteout. It's like all in the clouds, and it's like I'm just walking into a mist, you know? Can't get enough of it. Cannot get enough of it. I mean, this is just beautiful. Oof. So, as you can see, some really cool shots here. Wow. I'm in a tree plantation. It seems like they are planting tons of, it looks like pine trees, some of them. Not in this section I just passed. There were a lot of pine trees. And like evergreen trees. And yeah, back there at the lock, after I took one of the videos, there was a Polish couple who immigrated to Ireland that was setting up a tent, and they were gonna camp with their kid right on the lake. I thought this lock was ending, I think I said that before, but it is never ending. It really is a massive lake. It's insane. It really puts in perspective too, like when the Vikings conquered some of these parts of this land, like, and you're walking around, especially if you're watching the show Vikings, you're like, wow, like this, yeah, this is it. It kind of reminds me of like walk around Skyrim, some of these sections, because it's just so breathtaking, and like there's a lot of emptiness. Like right here is really nice and wooded, but some of these mountains, which we'll see later, is just these empty, large rocks that are just kind of poking out of this mountain, and it's just indescribable sometimes. And it really does. I know I keep saying this, but it really makes me so grateful to have this opportunity. And even like that Polish couple, I told them I would pray for them for a good night rest. But I really appreciate that when you see like parents, and they were young too, like probably mid-20s, young parents bringing their kids out camping. You know, like that's just the next generation. And camping is such a great thing to do as a group and with family, but especially with kids. Some of my favorite moments as a kid, or memorable moments, were camping with my family, especially my parents, going hiking. My Uncle Nick, we would all go out and camp a lot. So, I mean, it led to, you know, me flying across the pond and, you know, getting to see this kind of stuff. So I guess it really worked out. I thought I saw like a big footprint, like a Sasquatch footprint, but it's I don't know, I see like deer. Like I see like deer tracks, or when they scratch. So I know there's like red deer, I think, in this area, but I'm not sure if it's in this specific area, but I keep seeing like just droppings everywhere. Yeah. There's like there's a little mud thing I just looked at that had them. So I really hope I get to see some of that, besides some sheep. But we're gonna keep pushing on. Every time I put the camera away, I just have to take it back out again. Just look at that. Even this. I mean, this is just such a beautiful landscape. Connemara has gained a special place in my heart. And this trail is marked with these little guys. So sometimes they're few and far between. There's like a little step here, I guess. Sometimes they're few and far between, but here's the start of the boardwalk. I heard it's the longest boardwalk ever made. Update. It's been like 30 minutes. Still walking the plank. Not like for real. This has been going on so long. I mean, great views. Great views all around, but golly. God dog. That's a long boardwalk. Oh yeah, boys. Here we are. Oh yeah. Shooting rights reserved. shit. Hey man, they reserved the rights for me because I'm a straight shooter. That's nice. That ain't no waterfall though. Cool. Nice. Just when I think this trail can't get better, it does. I mean, dude, just look where this opened up to. You know what I mean? Like, this is just beautiful. Golly. This is awesome, dude. Like, this actually reminds me of when I watch, like, videos of, like, Alaska or something. Like, I just keep picturing, like, a brown bear popping up and mauling me to death. Nah, hopefully not. Oh. Whew. Oh boy. Yeah, so I'm making really, really good time, boys. Boys and girls out there, I'm making great time. And yeah, so my plan, hopefully if I can make it in time, so I think it's like 3 o'clock or something, is to try to get to the base of this mountain and set up shop. So in the morning I can wake up, I'm not sure what time, I've been up for like almost 2 days now. I woke up at 8:30 Wednesday, and it is now 3 o'clock Thursday. So, I mean, you do the math. I did take a couple 30-minute power naps and like an hour or two on the plane. You know what I mean? That was pretty enjoyable. Yeah, I have terrible trouble sleeping on planes. A lot of times I was able to sleep. I was just so excited for this trip. And person I was sitting next to was a larger person. Not a fat guy like myself, but broad shoulders. So like he was kind of taking over a little more than he took off. You know what I mean? You know, he was an aisle seat and I was a window. So I was kind of just leaning against the whole airplane, weighing it down from the right side. And yes, I couldn't really get any sleep. I actually rolled on top of him, not like I was like sleeping. Boom, like right on his shoulder. And he woke up like, I'm so sorry. I do not mean that at all. Wow. Look at this. Look at that. Some little cabin up there. Hopefully not dead bodies in. I might be the next victim. Now I wonder if that's like a hunting, I mean we're gonna find out, but I wonder if it's like a hunting thing. Because they said the shooter rights. So I wonder if that has something to do with the hunting game in this like, local area. One thing that I've not gotten used to is just random sheep. Spray painted. Like where, I don't even know where you came from, dude. Yeah, man. Wow, dude, look at the fucking pair on that guy. Oh my God. Hey, man. Dude, wow. You're inspiration for like a metal album, dude. All right, man, I'm just passing by. I'll see you later, broski. Beautiful horns on them. Beautiful horns. You go, girl. So it's getting dark, but I do gotta check this out. It does look like this was stomped down a little bit. So it does seem like people were walking here, so you can kind of see. I mean, it doesn't show on camera, but definitely our four-legged friend over there has been hanging out. Oh, Lee's right there too. Wicked. Awesome. I hope this isn't like a shaky mess kind of slipping around. Hey man. Whew. Yeah, this is the part of the video where I just get like weird. Because I've been hiking by my lonesome for some time. So it's kind of bound to occur. Yeah, this is a great view too. Wow. Nice. Nice. All right, hopefully not heading here. Good sign. Oh yeah. Nice. Oh, my bag got stuck. Hold on 1 second, boys. Oh, no. There's just droppings everywhere. All right, oh, cool. Nice. This is awesome, man. This is a good little trail. So I don't know if I bushwhack back in there and walk over. I'm gonna check my hiker app, see if I can just follow that trail. This might have been coming off this way. But this is a really cool find. Out of the middle of nowhere. Cool. There she is. That's the mountain I'm climbing tomorrow. I'm gonna summit that one. It's the first one of the mountain chain. It's the most southern one in the chain. Let me get this up a little more. I didn't record the last 35-40 minutes because there was another board situation, and damn, I'm so done with it. I was like, dude, I just want to get through with this. Because they put these little spikes in them, I guess to hold them into whatever they're, like, nail them into the board on the bottom, and they just kind of cut your feet, walk on them. So I just want to blow through those bad boys. Now we got this action going. That's beautiful. Wow, that's a cool one too. Great mountains out here in Ireland. This is kind of not what I expected Ireland to look like. I think anyone who watches this video who's never like looked into Ireland, this is not what you think it would look like. It is this is the west of Ireland, Connemara, and yeah, land of giants. I mean, that's what these mountains really are. That's what they look like. Because the ground's pretty flat, you know, plainsy, just like a flat bog. And out of nowhere, it's just gigantic, barren mountains. This is what I'm walking in right now. It's tripped. It is so, it's wet. I mean, I have waterproof shoes and socks, but God, these last couple of climbs, not even really bad climbs, but the elevation spikes have been brutal. So, all right, I'm gonna keep walking. I'm gonna try to get to the base. There's a place where you can park. Obviously, I don't have a car, but I'll park my tent there. And yeah, I'll pick up from there. All right, so I've I have a major update. So after I recorded the last one, me walking, looking at the mountain, I got onto the main road and I started to walk. along the main road, but there's so many cars coming by and feel safe. So I was like, I'll just hike across and try to get to like the edge of the mountain. So here's the biggest lesson I just learned on this whole trip in the first day. Humility. And under assessing things. So, number one, I was walking across this, and I read online, people told me it was wet and boggy, and I experienced it to some extent, but I didn't understand with this mountain what was going to happen. I didn't respect it. I had no respect for it, pretty much. So as I was walking across, I stepped in to bog. So it's all like grass, so you can't really tell. So I'm poking. I stepped in and sunk right up to my knees, like fully soaked. My jeans, my boots are fully soaked. I didn't have my waterproof socks on. So then I went to go pitch my tent. And now I'm looking around, like, it's not looking good. It's just bog, man. It's just bog. And yeah, so I now found a piece of rock edging out. And I just set up kind of, but there's just sheep droppings everywhere, so I had to kind of kick a bunch of it off and kind of just set up where I could. So I'm like laying on a rock. I mean, I do have a pad, and so I'm not actually. It's actually not that bad. It's just kind of uncomfortable. It's not terrible though. Like I wouldn't know. The pad really helps, but so this is a big thing I want to talk about. Just right now, this journey is that my pride could take over right now. I could be like, you know what, man, I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm gonna go cross these mountains. I'm gonna go do this or that. So I had to reassess this problem that I overlooked. I had to realize that I made a mistake. Instead of blaming on other people, anything, realize that like, well now, not that I'm fucked, but now that I've made this huge mistake, it's costing me. My boots are fucking soaking wet. I just lost but my pair of jeans are filled with mud and socks and stuff. I was cold. I couldn't even set up a lot because I like just where the stakes are. I couldn't even put the stakes fully in because it's all rock and just like a little bit of bog on top. And the water sources I were going to use, since it rained so much, they filled with mud. They're like covered. It's like they're not I don't know, like they're not normal. I don't know if a lock is fresh water or not, which is another thing I overlooked. So there were a bunch of things I overlooked during this, but I'm actually extremely not proud, it's not a good word. I'm glad these things happened because it showed me pure humility, realizing that I am imperfect and like I made a bunch of mistakes, and I've learned so much from those mistakes. And I still came out here. I'm camping tonight. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I gotta see what's happening. I don't think I can get across the mountain. I don't think that's gonna be a possibility. One cool thing though, I was thinking, laying here, is no one's gonna come for me. Not like when I get lost, but like no one's gonna come fuck with me because it's just pure. Because they would fall through like I did. So that's cool. But yeah, so I'm gonna eat some chocolates, look at the video I recorded today, maybe edit a little bit, do some prayer work. But I learned a lot today, especially the humility thing. Like I have to realize that and not put my pride forward, because when people told me that it was like wet and boggy, I didn't fully understand what that meant. So I didn't look into it more. I didn't read more research. I was like, nah, they don't know what they're talking about. I'm from New Jersey. You know what I mean? I'm a pretty hard dude. They've never met a dude like me. Kind of like that. My pride took over. So I overlooked these major things because I just thought it would be okay. I mean, nothing life-threatening, obviously. You know what I mean? But these are mistakes that I'm glad they occurred, and now I will learn from for the next trip. And I'm not sure what tomorrow's going to lead or what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm excited to see, but I still have a whole trip ahead of me of Ireland fun and history and stuff, so that's going to be pretty awesome. And yeah, we're going to see how it goes. So, yeah, man, thank you.